from Windows App Box. Today we're going to be taking a look at Windows 10 Mobile build 14.3.22. This is Microsoft's latest public version of Windows 10 Mobile released to the insiders. This build includes many different changes, so yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first thing first, you're going to notice the Action Center is completely different. As you can see, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the app icon is not next to the notifications. It's only at the top, and I don't know, to me it looks very broken at the moment, but this is only early stages of Redstone 1, or the anniversary update. And as you can see, by default, notifications only show 3 at a time, and so it's a truck going past my window. So yeah, if you want to see any more, you gotta hit expand and then see fewer. So, jumping right into all settings, there has been a huge change in that, like, UI wise. So now if you jump into any sub setting, the UI is completely different to what it used to be. Phone, I mean, there's an icon for every single setting, which is quite nice actually. And there are many different things, so we'll jump right into the notification and actions. This is probably the quote-unquote biggest change to this build, is now that you can actually drag around settings. You can move them around, you can put them at the top, you can put the flashlight toggle at the bottom, you can put the settings toggle at the bottom, and yeah. So you can put whatever. Now there's also add or remove quick actions. Now, for those of you who use VPNs, you can turn this back on. This was actually turned off in 10.5.7.2, the VPN toggle, so that's just a quick bit of trivia there. You can turn that back on, or you can turn like all of them off. Like, you can have like all of them off, and I don't know what happens if you turn all of them off. It's just nothing at the moment, but I don't know. You can turn like 2 on, or like whatever, so you can turn on pretty much whatever you want. And like, say I don't use location or flight mode or camera or anything like that, you can turn them on and off, and yeah. So that's it for that. Scrolling down, now prioritize notifications, which is interesting. As you can see, Xbox is currently at the top. I think that's on high priority. But say I have a Fitbit notification, which, don't even ask me how it got there. This isn't even my primary phone. But say if you wanted Fitbit to be at the top, you just go into Fitbit. You can change the number of notifications that show, which I think is very nice, considering I run 4 email accounts on this phone, so it's quite nice to only show 3 notifications, so you don't get like 50 million different like notifications. But say I can put this on high or top, and it used to give me a warning, and we've rotated. And as you can see, Fitbit notifications are always going to be at the top. No matter how many notifications I get, they're always going to be at the top. So that's that. Notifications look completely different now. As you can see, I can still reply using the Xbox app to messages and stuff, but yeah. Jumping into the battery saver settings, there's a completely new battery saver apparently quote-unquote experience. This is pretty glitched. It's charging at the moment, so it's not going to work, but that's just a bit of a UI thing here. I can't turn this on or off, but you can change when you... Maybe not. Maybe you can't. Okay. You used to be able to change whatever, how much you wanted it to go on. You can go into the detailed application use of what's using what. For how many hours, you can go for 6 hours, 1 week, and apps with usage, or all apps, or always allowed apps. So much better app usage, which is much better battery app usage, which is nice to see, especially because these builds might not have the best battery life. Another somewhat change, not big change, but it's a change. Glance screen and navigation bar settings have now moved to personalization. So I don't know if they're kind of going to kill off the extra. Yeah, the extras menu has just been kind of broken at the moment, so I don't know if they're trying to kill the extras menu. But as you can see, you've got like glance screen on, and navigation bar, which is here. So yeah, that's the settings app covered really. Okay, so one of the next big changes is the way that application like notifications work. So we're going to just jump right into the news app, and this is kind of with Cortana. So now you can add picture reminders in Cortana, and you can actually share news stories as well, which is very interesting. I want to read this later. So I want to read it later. I just tap share, and it should bring me right to Cortana. So you can jump right into Cortana. And yep, and when it doesn't crash, oh no, it didn't crash, good. You can remember to read this, and okay, read time, custom time. Let's do like 12:22 today, only 11:22. And remind. So we'll come back to that. And as you can see, it's actually set a reminder. Also, Cortana settings, it now tries and downloads its own language, and you can actually change the language. Now, unfortunately, the microphone on this phone here doesn't work, so I can't even talk to Cortana, which is a bit crap. But so yeah, I don't know when we're going to get that reminder. It's 11:22 now. Maybe it's gone. Anyway, okay, so I screwed up the reminder there. So the next big change is emojis have been completely changed. So if we jump right into OneNote here and just take a quick note, I guess. Oh, excuse me. We'll jump right into the emoji keyboard, and for the like 6 emojis that I ever use ever, they've been completely redesigned, and they look really nice in my opinion. I'm not going to scroll through. I mean, obviously you've got this new option where you can change the color, and they've added the yellow color back. I don't think you could have yellow faces in the previous builds. Don't quote me on that. I don't have Windows 10 on my primary phone, so but as you can see, they just added a bunch more and just changed, and they look a lot better. For someone like me who doesn't even really use emojis that much, they just look a lot better, and it's just nice. Microsoft are putting some effort into porting the new PC emojis. I think this is from PC, to Windows phones. And here's this notification, so you can as you can see, you can open the link, you can snooze it, you can complete it, you can dismiss it, and we'll see what this looks like in the notification center. And as you can see, it will show the full notification thing, which is quite nice. We'll just complete that. So that's pretty nice. Okay, slightly less change is now that you can actually comment on feedback in the feedback hub. So for people who use the feedback hub, fantastic. So yeah, okay, brilliant. Okay, so you go to feedback, you can go in, jump in, and write a comment, so, something like that. So yeah. Last but not least are the lock screen changes. Now, if you have a device with on-screen keys, the camera button, the back button will be replaced with the camera button, but I don't, and it's not replaced. In fact, it just acts like the home button for me. It does that. So, another change is now if you go into Groove Music, I'll just turn down the volume, and oh, brilliant, been updated. We've updated Groove. Wow, fantastic. So if I just play this song here, make sure the volume is down, yep, and start playing it on the lock screen, you can now see that you can now pause and play the song, which is very nice.